Hey there, Aries, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of July 2022. We're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Aries, please remember, if you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do so is in the description box below. So love on the brain much, Aries? Let's see. What's happening here? Okay, y'all definitely had some love. You get the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The main energy for your reading this month, is the Five of Wands. There's some conflict, and it could be conflict between you and your person. I feel like this is more so an internal conflict within yourself, and we'll see what this is about when we clarify. Now, in the recent past, you get the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Temperance. Love, 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 and love. I feel like you've been waiting for this love for quite some time, at least in the recent past. It's kind of like this has been a long time coming, and I really, really love these feelings. There's love, and it's not just I love the other person. It's like I love them, and I know that they love me just as much. And there's a lot of healing happening here for you. This connection, this relationship brought about a very transformative change for you. So I really like seeing this. Now, in the current situation, you get the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or a Taurus. Now, again, you can have all signs. These are just the prominent signs coming up. What I do see here is you and this person are both very drawn to each other. You guys both feel like this is a very intense connection. For some of you, it may be a marriage, or it's one of those connections where it's like, we're not married, but we might as well be, because that's how intense this connection is. But I do feel like there is some conflict. There's kind of like what I'm seeing is like underneath the surface, right? There's like a very smooth, beautiful lake, but underneath there's like bubbles. Something is bubbling, and I don't know what it is. We'll see when we clarify. But in the current situation, all I see is action being taken, lots and lots of passion, and a very intense connection. The reason I say I'm seeing bubbles is because in the near future, you get the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of confusion here. I don't know what this confusion is about. We'll see when we clarify. But you're showing me I'm really stressed out. Whatever this is, not only is it confusing the hell out of me, it's stressing me out, and it's also bringing in an energy of I'm afraid that this might cause us to break up. This might cause an ending. This might cause, this to be over or this to not work out. I do feel like it's more a fear than an actual ending. But again, we'll see when we clarify. So, first things first, I want to clarify the main energy for your reading, which is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Wands. There's somebody here that you're very, very drawn to, very attracted to. You're looking at this person like they're hot, they're attractive, they're radiant, they're confident, like that's the person that I want. But there's an element of waiting. It's like you're showing me here, I'm waiting for things to get better. I'm waiting for us to get to that good place. It's like, you're kind of like on a journey with this person, and you know that in the distant future, or like in the horizon, right? You can see that spot where you're like, okay, if we get there, we're golden. You're waiting for you and this person to get to that place. And again, I don't know why you're not at that place yet. I don't know why you're like, hey, we're going to get there, but it's going to take some time. We'll see when we clarify. But all I see is that there's somebody you're very attracted to, and you know that you can get to this really, really good place. You're just not there yet. Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to clarify the Two of Cups in the recent past. Two of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Judgment, and the Eight of Cups. So what I do see here in the recent past is you and this person had a brand new beginning in love. There was the energy available to have a brand new start, to start over, to basically bring this back together. Now, whether this is a new connection or somebody from your past, I'm not sure. It's going to resonate differently for each of you. But what I do see here is the energy of, hey, we can start over, we can have a brand new beginning was definitely there. However, somebody made the decision here, and it's almost like a deep intuitive decision to emotionally disconnect. So it's like, even though we could have a brand new beginning in love, even though there was the energy available there, in the recent past, somebody made a decision to walk away from this, to detach, Could be you, could be the other person. Take it as it resonates. Let's take a look at the Queen of Cups in the recent past. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Justice, the Six of Cups. Yeah, some of you may definitely be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So here's the thing. It's not that this person, whether it's you or the other person, right? Whoever disconnected here, it's not that they disconnected because there was no love. The love was there. They felt this soul connection. They felt a deep connection. They felt the emotion towards you, but then they also felt it from you. However, they're showing me that in order to set things right, in order for them to feel like things were right and things were balanced and things made sense, that's why they walked away. Again, this is kind of like backwards logic what I'm getting, but it's more so like they're looking at it. They're like, everything, this new beginning in love, it was great. It felt great. The feelings were there, but it didn't make sense for some reason. And in order for it to make sense, they had to take away their feelings and just completely be logical, be practical about it. And the practicality of it was, hey, I need to go. I need to walk away. Again, I don't know. This is kind of like backwards logic to me, but you'd know if this resonates with you or not. Let's take a look at the Temperance in the recent past. Temperance is clarified by the Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Five of Wands is also the main energy for your reading this month. So what I do see here is that the energy for reconciliation was there. The energy for good exchange of equal give and take was there, but somebody was conflicted. It's like somebody, again, whoever this person is, and I say somebody, I feel like it's you because this is your reading, could be the other person. Somebody here is showing me, in time, I know we could get to that place where we really enjoy each other's energy, where there's equal give and take. There's no breadcrumbing. There's no strings attached, right? Like, I give freely, and I know that you're going to reciprocate it because we care about each other, because we love each other. However, I'm not there yet, at least in the recent past, because there's a lot of internal conflict for this person. They're like, we can get there. I know that if with enough time, I can get there to that point. I'm not there yet, at least in the recent past, because internally they're conflicted. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to see what the Knight of Swords is for you. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Moon, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person, again, I feel like you're dealing with an air sign or somebody that has a lot of air in their chart. Very logical, very practical, very much by the book, what makes sense. This person does have love, and they do want to express it to you because you make them very happy. They're showing me here, like, I have love for my Aries, and I want to openly tell them, and I want to tell them how happy they make me and how much I care about them and how happy they, like, this connection makes me feel. I want to go do that. However, what this person is doing is they're bottling up all these beautiful feelings and they're burying them deep within themselves. They're not taking action. They're not going ahead and expressing how they feel because there's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of insecurities, which again is why this person is like, I need to be practical. I need to be logical. I need everything to make sense, right? Emotions, feelings, love, those things don't make sense. You just feel them. You can't think them. And this person's having a hard time with that. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands in the current situation. Nope. No? Okay. If it fell on the table or would have completely flipped over, I would have taken it. But I saw the Ace of Swords. But let's see. Give me 3 cards for the Knight of Wands, please, in the current situation. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Strength. Whoever this is, they're feeling very, very drawn to this connection. They really are. It's almost like a moth to a flame. And what they're doing is they're actively resisting it. Fire moves very quickly. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. So these are very opposing forces, which is letting me know that this person is a go-getter. Like, they know what they want. They know what they want to do, but they're actively forcing themselves to not do that, to move slowly, to make sure that, you know, every decision that they make comes from a stable place, comes from a very, like, disciplined place. It needs to make sense. And so if this is your energy, you would know. But if not, and this is your person, what I'm seeing here is this person, like, they have the feelings, they have the passion, but they're actively forcing themselves not to do that, not to go based on how they feel, only based off of what makes sense and what comes from a very stable, very grounded place. Let's take a look at the Hierophant. It's almost like I feel like I'm pushing like a boulder for some reason. Like this person is a boulder. Let's take a look at the Hierophant in the current situation. The Hierophant is clarified by the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, the love is there. They want to open up. They want to communicate. But their mind comes in and is like, hey, no, don't do that. What are you doing? These feelings, these emotions, this communication, like you can't go and tell people you love them. You can't tell them how you feel. You can't tell them how deeply you feel this connection. Have you lost your mind? It doesn't make sense. And so underneath the surface, there's love, there's connection, there's emotions, there's communication, or at least the desire to. However, this person has a very, very powerful mind, and their mind comes in and it's like, hey, you need to be practical. You need to be very strategic. You can't just go ahead and act based on how you feel. You need to let logic and the mind guide you. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm not saying don't be logical, right? Like logic is great, but find a balance between your heart and your head. You can't, don't go one way or the other, but it's just like this person, it's like they have these feelings and like bubbling underneath, and then bam, they just like kind of like shut it down with the mind. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the Nine of Swords is for you in the near future. Oh. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Fool. In the near future, I see this person definitely wanting a new beginning. They are looking at different ways that they can completely wipe the slate clean and start from scratch. And it's kind of stressing them out because they are thinking about this a lot. And they get the Seven of Cups again immediately after this in the near future. So whoever this person is, they're looking at it and they're like, hey, okay, I want a new beginning with my Aries. Maybe I can text them. Maybe I can say this. Maybe I should apologize. Maybe it would be better if I, didn't do any of these and waited for them to make a move. They're looking at all these different options, different routes that they can take in order to get to this brand new beginning, to wipe the slate clean with you. And it's stressing them out because I feel like they're not really finding one that works for them. They're like, this one's good, but, or maybe I could do this, but, and it's kind of just like, it's stressing them out because nothing seems good enough. Nothing seems like it's going to get them to that destination of being able to have a brand new beginning with you. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups in the near future. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. They definitely want to heal this. They're looking at ways. The confusion that they're showing me, the reason they're confused is because they don't know how to heal this. That's the end game for them. That's their starting from scratch, wiping the slate clean. They want to heal whatever happened between the two of you, and they're looking at different ways to do that, and they're trying to keep a very open mind about how to do this, right? So this person, whoever they are, like I said, their mind is very, very good at like thinking things through. And what they're showing me here is I'm not closing off to any possibilities. If I thought that going ahead and, I don't know, naming a star after my Aries would get them to heal this with me and work with me, I would do that. But this person's very, very confused because they don't know which path to take to get to that point. And you get the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They don't know which path to take to get to that point where you guys can start working together and rebuilding that foundation and building that solid trust and healing this connection. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords in the near future. Ten of Swords, yeah, this person's terrified shitless. So, because this person is so confused in the near future, you get, for the Ten of Swords in the near future, you get the World, the Tower, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Because this person is so confused and they're so scared of fucking it up, they're almost kind of in an energy of like, you know what, maybe I just shouldn't do anything. Forget it. Maybe I'll just close this chapter. Maybe I'll just give up on this completely. Because they're showing me here, like, I want this and I'm so confused and I don't know which one's the right path, so maybe I just don't do anything. And this could be a bit of like a self-deception or a self-sabotaging strategy where this person thinks, they overthink, they overanalyze, they're like, okay, I can't reach a solution, I don't know what to do, forget it, I'm just not going to do anything because no matter what I do, it's all going to go to shit anyway, so why even bother? I don't feel like they're going to stay in this energy because the energies leading up to this are way more powerful, but this is almost like an immense, like a moment of, I can't do anything, this is never going to work, why am I even trying? So let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month. From the universe, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, this whole connection, it is a soul connection. It's definitely a very strong connection between the two of you. And what it needs is nurturing. It needs some TLC. Whether you're the one that needs to bring in the TLC, tender love and care, or whether it's the other person, it's almost like you or the other person, you realize that this is what you need, but you guys are both so afraid of like messing it up that you're just kind of like, okay, I'm not going to do anything. Nurturing, support, being dependable, why can't I talk? Dependable and really nurturing this connection is really what's going to help reverse this Tower moment, or at least the fear of the Tower moment, because somebody here, you get the Tower twice. Somebody here is really, really, really scared of like fucking this up, and they're almost in the near future, they're so paralyzed by this fear that they just kind of like choose to not do anything. So Aries, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you here in a few weeks.